All right, so I've got us here, so I can kind of,
Okay,
if you want.
so
Yeah,
we
yeah.
are live.
Yes,
so, and
yes.
I'm Geri White, owner and founder of Hudson Valley Physical Therapy, and this is
Zazu, Cioce, pelvic health and orthopedic physical therapist here at Hudson Valley, and we're here with Mythbusting Monday.
yes, happy June, and we are
Oh,
back
it's
in the office.
crazy.
Yeah,
It's
it is crazy.
crazy.
So this is the first time we're actually in the same space in socially distant
Yes.
area here,
Mm-hmm.
and as if you don't know, June is actually Men's Health Month. So today we thought we would start talking about men's health, and really specifically men's health with pelvic floor. So you want to start?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so basically, our myth today that we're busting is that men don't have pelvic floors. Men and women both have pelvic floors.
Yes.
Our pelvic floors, or our pelvic floor muscles, I should say, are arranged a little differently because of our different genitals, but we've got the same stuff, just in different locations. So Jerry's going to show you on our model.
There you go. Hopefully you can see that. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So here is our wonderful male pelvic model. You're looking at yourself from the front here and then the back here. And the pelvic floor is everything that you see here that's like a salmon pink color. Okay? So it goes from pubic bone back to your tailbone. So there are three layers of pelvic floor muscles, just like the females. And what you see here, unfortunately, is we cannot really get to the deep layer, but we can actually see the superficial layer. Again, goes from front to back and surrounds the opening. So it does go around the urethra and then around the anal region, and then does attach to the tip of your tailbone. Did I miss anything else?
No, that looks great.
Yep. And let me see if I can show you, if I can get out all the other organs. I'm not sure if that, you can see that?
You should be able to see it. It's lagging a little bit.
Okay,
but
perfect.
Everything else looked good
Okay,
when you had it.
So in looking inside your pelvis, behind your pubic bone, there is your bladder. And then if you can see way deep in there is your deep layer of pelvic floor muscles. So you can see again everything in that pink salmon color are pelvic floor muscles. There are the same amount of muscles in the males as there are in the females. And they do the same thing. Right, so sphincteric motion action, which means they control bowel and bladder continence. There is a sexual functioning. They are also supportive in nature, as well as shock absorbers. So as you can see here, the male pelvic floor, same thing with the female pelvic floor, does support everything above it. It's the very bottom of your pelvis.
Yep. And
Anything
it also
else?
helps with sexual function. And a lot of times we think about pelvic pain as being something that only happens to females, but actually we see a lot of men, ranging from adolescents to men, post prostatectomy or older, but even a lot of middle-aged men as well who've had like sports injuries or accidents, and tend to have pelvic pain afterwards that persists, and also pain during sex, and a lot of times these are things that we can help treat, and you can help heal yourself, but you just need the right guidance, and someone there telling you like, hey, okay, this is gonna be okay, and this is kind of what we're dealing with, just like we would do with anybody else. But I think for women it's certainly something that we don't talk about as much, but we still have someone to talk to, if it's our mother or a friend or whoever who's like inevitably leaking urine or having pain with sex, and we open up to each other, and we kind of chat a little bit more about it than men do, and so a lot of times the issues with men tend to get kind of stuffed under the carpet because really they don't have anybody to talk to about it. They don't feel comfortable talking to anybody about it, and so there is help for you, and you don't you also don't have to live with this forever.
Correct. So so Men's Health Month, which is June, as we said, is really important for the males in your life to start taking a look at their health and if there's any issues, they need to go see the doctor, and also have the conversation with them regarding if there's any issues in the pelvic region. And again, it is one of the most important things, that for men, in terms of getting themselves back on their health and road to healing. So, and the rest of the month, we will be talking about men's health issues. So next week will be urinary incontinence, and then the following weeks,
I think we've got pelvic pain, and then, which also includes, pain during sex, or, even just sexual dysfunction. A lot of times people don't realize that, getting in touch with your pelvic floor can help sexual function. And so that's always nice. And then I think later this month we're also going to talk about constipation, which is, good for everybody, and affects everybody.
Right.
And then at the very end of the month, so this month has 5 Mondays?
Yes.
So we've got a lot of topics
Yes.
this month. But at the very end of the month, we are going to talk about LGBTQ, transgender topics to celebrate Pride Month.
Correct.
Yeah, and inclusivity, all that good stuff.
Yes, exactly. So there we go.
So there you go. Myth be busted. Men have pelvic floor too.
Exactly.
And, we all have to work on them. It's a part of our body that's super important.
Exactly.
For a lot of really important things that we do multiple times throughout the day and hopefully multiple times throughout the week.
Yes, exactly. So we will see you next week for Myth Busting Mondays, and follow us on social media.
Yep. All right, guys.
Have a good
week.
day. Bye.